Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another one of these videos. I feel like my camera's slowly falling. Yep, it is. Great. Gorilla grip. I feel like my pussy does a better job at gripping. Come on. Welcome back, y'all. Today's title, yes, you're reading that right. I had a problem with being boy crazy. And this goes way back, way before I even had my son, way before all the relationships, way before I was married. I was boy crazy. I love boys. I'm heterosexual. I know that for a fact. I'll look at a beautiful girl. I'll check out a good looking girl. Like, oh, her ass is fat. She's really pretty. I admire and love the human woman body. But sexually wise, I love dick. I love penises, okay? That's what turns me on. That's what I'm sexually attracted to and amused by and turned on by. So there's no doubt in my mind that I am heterosexual. I love men. I love guys. I love penises. You guys get the point. So I've always been pretty boy crazy. Oh, I thought I saw a dog. It's a fucking chicken. Even starting to date when I was in my dating phase, I was boy crazy. I literally dated or seen or talked to a bunch of guys, and some guys are really cool. I'm not gonna lie. There's some friendships that I've made with guys that they'll always remain friends and they're good people and they're good friends, right? And then there's the other half that are like, why did I even meet you? Why did I even entertain you or waste my time on you? There was no point in us meeting, yada, yada, yada. Even not exactly till this day, but till recently. I don't even know. I'm trying to articulate what I want to say exactly. Let's just say I experienced some guys, and majority of them are a good experience, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know if this stems from a deeper rooted issue or what, but I literally revolved my life around boys, guys, love, relationships. Like, that's the only motherfucking thing in my mind. And it's truly sad because that's not the only thing that you should be focusing on, or any woman should be focusing on, revolving their life around. It's just, there's more to life. There's so much more to life. And my biggest mistake was revolving my life around guys. Even when I was in a relationship, my whole life kind of revolved around that person. I can admit that I did have an anxious attachment style. However, their mood was reflected upon me, especially when the relationship is toxic. Like, looking back, it's like relationships are toxic, right? Like, if you're so dependent on how they're feeling, what they're up to, what they're doing, and you're so far up their fucking ass, it's like you don't even have your own life. You don't even have your own soul, your own being. You have nothing. All you have is a dependence on this guy, right? And that's how I was for the longest time. It's so crazy. It's really, really so crazy. I don't know why that's the way that my brain worked, and that's what was on my mind majority of the time. I'm pretty sure all of my girlfriends are sick and tired of my stories. Like, I have so much stories to tell when it comes to like guys, dating guys, talking to guys, messing around with guys. I have stories for days, and I'm pretty sure at this point, everyone that I've ever told some stories to, they're probably sick of my shit. Like, bitch, we can't keep up with you. This is too damn much. Yeah, it's too damn much. I can admit, it's too damn much. I have stories on stories on stories that I will not share on YouTube. You know what? When I took that break off of YouTube for 1 week and I just focused on my mental health, my sanity, where I wanted to go with my life, I really needed that week off. Like, even though I lost some views, I lost some coin, potential monies, because I didn't post for that whole week, I gained something so much more deeper than that. That's the mind space of not thinking that way anymore. My main focus is not love. It's not relationships. It's not who's going to be my next boyfriend. It's not who am I going to be freaking hooking up with. Like, it's none of that. I needed that week to just cleanse, and I felt so good. I feel so good about it. I'm so happy that I did it. So if you ever need a cleanse from, especially when you're a content creator and you share your life on social media, basically, it's hard because you mentally are trying to keep up with your content, but at what point do you keep things private? At what point are you being distracted by things that are not of real life, if that makes any sense? So I needed that 1 whole week to like recoup, mentally take a step back, spiritually take a step back. Now that I'm in a much better headspace, I cannot believe that I've lived my whole life being all about boys and like revolving my life around boys. It's so insane to think about. Like, I can't even believe that that's what I was. And when I was in the dating scene, I was dating back to back, girl. Like, I was on a roll, and it wasn't fun. I mean, it was fun, but not to a point where I feel fulfilled, you know? I definitely learned a lot through that. My boy crazy days are over. But I will say that doesn't mean that I'm not looking. I like looking at attractive guys who are good on the inside, that attractive wise. I enjoy that. As long as they're single though. I don't wanna be having eyes for somebody that's in a relationship, married, have a girlfriend and family. Like, I'm not attracted to that at all. That's not, ugh, I'm not into that. If you're single and you're good looking or you have a great personality and I think you're a great person, like, I admire that. I love that. Just because my boy crazy days are over doesn't mean that I'm not looking. It's definitely my view on men, sex, relationship is a lot, I don't know the word to describe it. It's a lot healthier now. It's not what it used to be when I was healed and single. I'm technically not single. I'm legally still married. Just waiting on that bozo to freaking sign the freaking papers. Sorry, I'm frustrated. When I was dating, it was wild. The dating scene is wild out here. And I think it's all about where you place yourself in this world and what you're trying to attract. I don't know. I mean, I have a viewpoint on certain things, but maybe I won't get into it in this video. There's a lot of clarity. I'm seeing it now. I see how I was so consumed by my relationship when I was in a relationship. How I was when I was dating. It was like I was so consumed in dating, experiencing different people and trying to learn about different people. But I've learned that I don't think I'm ready to date. I just have too much shit on my plate. Like, I'm legally not even divorced yet. And I think that's the biggest thing that I want to get out of the way before I even think about dating. And I have, personal goals that I want to reach, like money to be made. I have so much more shit going on. It's definitely a battle for me, clearly. Clearly, it's a battle. It's something that I struggle with. And taking that 1 week off really helped reset everything. And yeah, I'm in a much better place with that. And I will never let a guy influence me to that extent ever again. I will never let guys, relationship, sex be the main goal at the end of my day. I don't want to ever do that ever again. I don't want to ever rely on a man for my future, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all of that. I don't want to rely on any man for that. But I am manifesting a man that's a true man, a true provider, a true lover and knower of Jesus. That's just a man of all mans. So that's the type of man that I am reserving myself for, okay? All these losers and lames. Man. But you live and learn, right? You live and you learn. That's the only way that you can learn. When you fuck up, fall, you pick yourself back up and you restart again. Even if that means restarting 10 million times. So it feels good. I feel light. I don't feel like I have any soul ties or any type of weird energy regarding guys. Oh, temperature's getting high. And you know what? Not to sound cocky or arrogant, I think every woman should feel this way. You should always feel like you're a bad bitch. And I'm not talking about bad bitch. Like, no, being a good person, having a good heart, striving to be the best version of you, being good to people, having a true heart, having a genuine soul. That's what a bad bitch is to me. That's my definition of a bad bitch, or just a beautiful person. I guess that's the more cleaner term. Like, I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm sexy. I know that I'm pretty. I know that I'm beautiful. I would hope that that's reflecting from the inside. And I guess at some points, I feel confident about how I look. I'm definitely working on losing weight and building my dream body, but at the same time, like, I'm appreciative of how God made me, I just want to make it better and healthier. There will be people that will be looking. And I love this. Like, when strangers tell me I'm pretty or I'm beautiful or they like my tattoos, like, I love that. Like, I would rather have those types of compliments. God bless you. If you're the type of person that compliments strangers, God bless you. I love beautiful people. To me, that's a beautiful person, is complimenting complete strangers you don't even know. To me, that's beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm good looking, and people are gonna look. People are gonna be pervy. I would hope that people would look beyond my crazy posts on Instagram. People look beyond my tits being out. Like, hello, yes, God gave me tits. Just because it's out there, I know if I don't want to attract that type of energy, then I should hide my boobs. But why should I hide my boobs? Like, I love my boobs. I'm very blessed. People pay for this shit. Like, I'm not gonna hide them. So I know that it can come off as like, oh, she's showing her tits. She's posting her freaking ass, like ass shots. She's posting this music on her picture. And it may look like I'm not in that image of God or whatever people want to perceive it as. I look like a fucking hoe or whatever. We should own how we look. Like, if I have boobs, I'm gonna show this shit off. Like, people pay for this shit. People pay 5+K for big boobs. People get BBLs for big asses. So I'm just really blessed, and that's kind of why I'm showy when it comes to stuff like that. There's more to me than ass and titties and a pretty face. Like, there's so much more to me, and I'm not gonna convince anybody of that. Okay, Sony sucks. I'm gonna have to switch to Canon because there's like overheating issues. Anyways, I can't end my video because my camera keeps being crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed this car video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, watch my other videos. I love y'all. Let's get to 10K. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching my videos. I love you. Take care. God bless. See you in my next video. Mwah.